It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Top Gear Pocket 2 for the Game Boy Color, which was very kindly sent to me by Alec Jan, all the way from America, just before Christmas, and it's about time I did a video of it, because it's cool. I do like a good racing game, and good racing games on... Oh, get out of the way, you... God, you're driving like me in the real world. Yeah, good racing games on the Game Boy, they're hard to find. I've not really tried or seen many that I really like. One or two. But certainly this is the only one on the Game Boy Color that I've got or played, and I like it. In fact, it impresses the hell out of me. Look at those sprites. It's hurling them around, and they're going at a good pace. And you kind of just don't expect that of a Game Boy. And I know the Game Boy Color has a more powerful CPU, it's about twice the power. But it's impressive. Get off me! It's like me changing lanes on the motorway. Look in the mirror, yes. Blind spot, whoops. What's that Land Rover next to me that I just nearly ran into? Yeah, only did that once, learned the lesson very quickly. Look over your shoulder, don't rely on your mirrors. Get off! Bloody Nora. These guys are they're dirty. Go away. What was I going to say? I've completely forgotten. Yes, I'm playing this on the Game Boy Advance SP. It's the one that was given to me by William of Arcade USA, SVT 512, and it is just so cool. I do really have a liking for Nintendo handheld, it's got to be said. Oops, get off. Well, I'm not actually a fan of the DS and the DS Lite. I love the 3DS. And I love the GBA, many versions of the GBA, but the SP with the backlight is just bloody awesome. Get off! I don't know, what am I... oh, did I achieve my objective? Excellent. Bird? That'll do. Everyone's heard of yeah. Alright. That was arcade. We'll have another go on arcade. That's right, lakeside. We'll do a bit of fishing while we're there. We'll do it in the rain? No, we'll do it in the snow. I'm doing it on automatic purely because of how I have the camera and the handheld set up. I can't reach, oh dear, I can't reach the shoulder buttons. Yeah, some of you may have wondered where the hell I have been for the past, well, certainly this past few days, and some of you who follow me on Twitter and Facebook will know I've had trouble with my eyes. Whoops. Last year, almost exactly a year ago, my right eye, I have what they call a posterior vitreous detachment. The jelly inside my eye just collapsed and fell off of my retina and tore the retina, apparently. I had laser eye treatment and all sorts of shit. And it was all very unpleasant. And last Friday, actually it was Thursday night, the same thing happened to my good eye. I was having a bit of a lightning storm inside my eye and it just filled up with crap. So I went off to the hospital and had it checked out. No tearing this time, so no laser treatment, but now it's like... my vision is like looking through a pair of torn neck curtains as they billow about in the wind. I can see, but it's... you know, I can see well enough to drive. I can see well enough to play video games. But I took a couple of days just to wait for the lightning storm to settle down, which is where the jelly's pulling on the retina. It goes. But the whole neck curtains thing, that takes years to clear up. My right eye is barely any better than it was a year ago. But there you go. And I know I don't need to explain myself, but I just thought I would because there are those who were a little bit concerned. And thank you to everyone who sent messages of concern and well wishes and get well soon and all of that on Facebook and Twitter. It's always heartening when people do that. And those of you who don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter, well, obviously it's not compulsory, but you do get to find out things on there, you know. If I'm not around on here or I've got something special coming up, sometimes I talk about it, and sometimes I don't. Personally, I absolutely loathe Facebook. I don't like it at all, but I use it because everyone else is on it, and, you know, if you want to be able to talk to people. I love Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and you'll mostly just see me like, I liked so-and-so video on YouTube, which is good if you want to know what I'm watching. But I also like it for just those middle of the night, whatever's on my mind kind of thing, and it's usually nonsense, but I like that. This is fun. Driving in the snow, only times I've ever driven in the snow were actually on driving lessons. I've never done it since passing my test, and I'm not in a hurry to do it. My car drives less smoothly than the one I had my lessons and test in. It's a little bit revvy, and the transmission is quite snatchy, if you know what I mean. It jolts. Probably on its way out, I don't know, I don't care. I like driving it, but maybe not in the snow. Oh, I lost. Yeah. Car type FO. Yeah, car type F off. Yeah, let's ooh. We'll have another quick arcadey thing. Forest. Okay. At night. Why not? Here we are at Clumber Park. Maybe. Oh. Duh. Don't rev the knackers off it before dumping the clutch. It actually looks a good deal better. So, looking at the screen itself, I'm playing this by looking through the camera viewfinder, as is normal whilst recording this kind of thing, which actually looks quite decent in itself, but it looks even better looking at the handheld, which you would expect. I mean, that's probably a pretty obvious thing to say, but I, believe it or not, had forgotten I was watching it through the camera viewfinder. Getting the when you get the camera set up just right, it does look really crisp, and I've got it set pretty well here at the moment. I'm quite pleased with that. Keeping it still is another matter. Come on, get out of my way! I don't like the way the opponent cars drive, they're bastards. It seems unsportsmanlike. You'd get black flag for doing that in Formula 1. Come on, bugger off. Yeah, sod off. Get off me. Interesting forest. It stays constantly in the background. You never actually reach the main bit, which I suppose you should expect. I do think, I mean, this is Game Boy Color. I'm forgetting it's not a Game Boy Advance game. They could have done a really good version of Outrun with this hardware. But I suppose, of course, that being Sega, yes, it wasn't going to appear on the Game Boy Color because they were still doing their own hardware at that time. Get off! Go away! Oh, you bastard. Nice bit of body roll on this car. I don't know. body roll can be a bit distracting, especially when you're in a car. You throw it into a corner and you feel like it's going to tip over. I know a car that does that. It's fun. That's the. I think on a technical level, I mean, it's not doing any of your fancy Mode 7 stuff or anything like that, but it doesn't matter. With the type of technology they're using, on the kind of hardware they're using, I mean, you've got to remember how, I don't remember what year this was, but I'm lost. Bugger off. See if it tells us. No. I think that's great. I love the speed of it. I just like everything about that. That is Top Gear Pocket 2 for the Game Boy Color. Very impressive. And big thank you to Alec Jan for the cartridge. And again, thank you to William Arcade USA for the Game Boy, because without both of them, this video would not have been possible. Alright, I'll try and put together a coherent sentence, and then I'll say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up button. I upload videos daily, so go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. To all those who've already subscribed, I'd just like to say a great big thank you.